Last year, 360,000 of the UK's fly tips cleared by councils were larger than a lorry in size. But this one has enough festering waste to fill around 15 of them.
Wow.
Look at all that waste.
Whoever's responsible for this lot could face an unlimited fine and prison time.
Wow.
That is massive.
Look how tall that is. How the heck have they dumped that so it's got that tall?
But for any hope of catching the offenders, Glenn and Connor will need to get their hands dirty.
Absolutely disgusting. Just can't get over how big it is.
Millionaire waste warrior Martin is using technology to fight the gangs.
It's just vile.
Tipped off by a member of the public through his app, he sent wingmen Glenn and son Connor to investigate a monstrous illegal dump in Birmingham.
I didn't realise it was going to be this big. I didn't know you get, like, sites this size.
How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". That's 6'6" of rubbish there.
Derelict since the 1980s, Great Bar Hall and its surrounding grounds have fallen prey to a criminal gang of fly tippers.
Who's ever done it has done it very neatly, haven't they? Chonk, chonk, chonk. It is absolutely gross. I feel sorry for the local community. I feel sorry for the wildlife here. I'm disgusted by it. Absolutely disgusted. All of this can harm the birds. Have a look. Plastics like that. You'll get foxes that get caught in some of these bags. This will encourage rats in here, everything.
Determined to strike back, Glenn and Connor's first task is to see if they can find any clues amongst the filth.
Oh, you're gross.
If you're going to throw up, do it over the rubbish.
Any scrap of a receipt or address could be vital in identifying the offenders. But to find them, newbie Connor has to get stuck in.
I'm going to go home, I'm going to burn my clothes, I'm going to have a bath in bleach. It's disgusting. You take me to the best places.
I know.
With 40 tons of waste to pick through, they start at the bottom.
Have a look at that.
No, that stinks.
I know
I'm
it
joking.
stinks. I know.
It's disgusting.
You're a sensitive soul, aren't you?
It's a bizarre mix of household and industrial waste, with the odd bit of bedtime reading.
Is that one of the, like, 50 Shades of Grey books here?
Tell you what, you've also got the shoes to go with it, Connor. Look at that.
Not my size, but they'd fit you, wouldn't they?
They were mine.
With his dad revealing a potential shoe fetish, Connor's nightmare is far from over.
Look at the state of that. That is the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
That's vile, isn't it?
What is that doing there? That is literally like something out of a horror film.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well.
Don't know what that is.
Shakespeare, mate. Shakespeare. Kids.
To find or not to find, it'll be a true tragedy if these waste warriors can't uncover evidence to help nail the criminal gang behind this monstrous mess.
We're looking for anything that's got people's name and address on. That way, contact can be made with them and say, do you know your waste has now been fly tipped in this area? Why did you let it happen? Now that could give us an address.
I mean, that does.
What do we got?
Customer details
Let's have a look.
from an invoice. It's got their address and that on it.
Telephone number on it.
After 2 hours painstakingly picking through the waste, their luck is in.
Someone's contract of employment. We've also got an enhanced CRB check. That's good evidence.
They've discovered a stash of letters and invoices.
I found a business card from the company who we had the other receipt books for. So we've got full contact details.
With the crucial evidence haul ready to pass on to the authorities, it's time to report to the boss.
I mean, in all honesty, this is a lovely bit of the world. This has really turned this into a really nasty site.
While they've got great evidence to pass on to the council to try and trace the offenders, who's going to clear it up is Martin's next priority.